So in this video lesson, we're going to take a look at quadratics in vertex form. So in vertex form, it's going to be, so this one is a quadratic, so it would be f of x equals x squared, or y equals x squared. So this right here is our vertex. And that in the parent function at 0, 0. And this right here, this line kind of is my axis of symmetry, my AOS. So the vertex is the highest or lowest. So if it's a max opening down, it's then the highest, and then lowest if it's the minimum here, kind of like our example here, point on the graph. The axis of symmetry is always an equation x equals. This is the AOS. So it's a vertical line which passes through the vertex. So, for example, here's our vertex form. Let's say we had 1/2 and then x minus 3 squared plus 5. So then our axis of symmetry would be to take its x equals our h, which in this case our h is right there. So it is the x coordinate of the vertex. So x equals 3. So our vertex is going to be, HK. We don't use x and y because we kind of have our x and our y there. So h goes first, k goes second. So we just found our h, which is 3. And then we're going to find our k. And there's our vertex point. So be careful because there is a subtraction, and so if this is a plus, then it is opposite of this. So you could always set this equal to 0 and just kind of solve this for x, if that kind of makes more sense or is less confusing. So if a is greater than 0, it's going to open up. And it's going to have there's our vertex, minimum, min. And then if a is less than 0, so that's kind of our front number right here, a, then it opens down. And it's our coefficient kind of in front of those parentheses there. All right, so let's go ahead and scroll here and practice some more of these. Okay, so right here, this negative, that is going to tell us that this is opening down, and it's going to have a max. So let's go ahead and label our h and our k here. Here's my h, here's my k. And remember that this is supposed to be a negative, so this is always opposite. So we do the opposite of whatever sign that is. So my h in this case is a -4. And so that is not only my axis of symmetry, which I put within x equals because it's an equation for that vertical line, and then I put it here with my for my vertex because it's hk. So now my k is right here, that's 4. And then I just said that it opened down because of that negative in front. That's less than 0, so down, and that was a maximum. And I'm done. So it really is just kind of looking. So H, K, and then this is going to tell me opening up or down. A is greater than 0, so opens up. And that would be up and minimum. And then let's go ahead and put my X equals, and then I want to put my H, which is not -2, but just 2, opposite. And then my vertex is going to be that 2 with my K, -3. All right, so I'm going to have you try those two, and then push play and check your answers. All right, double check your answers. Make sure you got 3, 3, 2, up, and a minimum. And if it helps, you might just set this equal to 0 and then solve. And that might help you not to forget to do the opposite. So either just set that equal to 0 or make sure that you do that opposite.